All right, it is showtime. I am actually sharing right now so I don't have to stop and do it later. Let me get these lights and let's get started. I'm going to do a quick ornament. And I say, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to focus you down here. How are you doing today? Let me make sure I'm looking in the right direction. I am having trouble remembering what day of the week it is again. We're back in the house. Ooh, check on your teacher friends. Pray for your teacher friends. Worked on this week. I don't know if you can see the little glitter and whatnot. So that was a little bit cute. Worked on 1, 2. Let me see if this is coming in. I didn't put any glitter on this one. And the third one, let me angle you back over here, is up on the shelf. Let me see if that's up there. You see my little shelf back here. I've taken my gingerbread man down, but I had some cute little things going on back here. So we're going to do another ornament. And I want to make sure that you can see the glitter. So we're going to do one that's pink. Today, we're just going to end the week in chill mode and going about our business. So I'm going to put my little gingerbread up here. Let me pull this off the stand so you can see the glitter. And I'm focusing the camera because the lights are coming this direction and you can see it a little bit better. So this is all dry and it's really cute. Now, I'll probably do some more on this back next week. So thank you for joining me. This is Bernae Frenoy and my replay viewers. I haven't given replay any shout outs this week. Thank you so much for joining. You know how to fast forward because you know we get in here and have our yammering sessions. But we're going to go ahead and get started today and may give you a little change back at the end. Renee Frenoy, art teacher by day, portrait painter, paint party instructor, and art kit maker. Homemade art kits. I was saying handmade, but homemade I think sounds a little nicer. So homemade art kits for you, your friends, painting with your family, casual, corporate, we're here for it. So let's get started. All right, I'm going to angle you down. I've got my water, I've got my brushes. Just need you. Got plenty of paint here. And I will probably add just a little shimmer. Let's see. I think I'll paint on the back of this. I did this with the kids today. We listened to the gingerbread story, and I just wanted them to just enjoy being kids and just color along the best way that they could. Now this is my tracing, but of course they were freehanding because I was just doing something quick. Here's another little small one. So we're going to move these out of the way. Probably should have them in the background. Move that over. Maybe I will set them back here in the back. There we go. Okay, so the ornament, I guess I'm going to have to angle you really down. But this is okay. Okay, so I almost want to do one green now, but I'm going to do one pink, and I'll probably do a couple of them. Maybe I'll do a little bit of pink ombre. So I'm going to just squeeze out just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. It will probably need 2 coats. Now my brush is a little bit wet from earlier from when I was painting in here with the gingerbread back here. So I am going to paint the whole surface this pink. And really, you know, I'm just trying to just smear the color in there for that first coat. Let the wood kind of drink it up. Matter of fact, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit more paint and really make this like a little precious jewel and go ahead and finish up the sides. And who knows, I might paint both sides pink. So I've got lots of paint, actually too much, but that's okay because like I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and work this all into the sides. Okay, I want it to soak up in there really well for this first coat. You know what? I might just go right on ahead. And I'm just getting mine all in there. So this first one, we just want to let it soak all up in there. Now, Bernade, why don't you just reach for the gloves? They're right over there, girl. Why we gotta go through this every day? Because I guess I feel like an artist with paint on my fingers. Okay, I don't know, I guess I feel special. So I am just really trying to wipe off any excess paint because I don't want it necessarily textured. Okay, so I'm gonna go right on over here. I'm gonna put this down and I'm gonna go ahead and get these little gloves. Okay, didn't think about doing that. Full of paint. Here we go. Let me just go ahead and just dip a little bit of stuff in here and get this off of here before we reach for the glove, because it doesn't make any sense to put a glove on with paint on the inside. And I reuse these. I don't know where my other one is, but I put one of these in a kit for you because usually just need just one, the one that's going to hold your painting surface. And I'm just making sure the hole is covered in here. So let's just finish these other edges here. And we're just going to go ahead so get paint all on the surface and let it kind of absorb up in there, and then we'll do a second coat. And I'm just going to use whatever paint is left in this brush instead of squeezing out anymore. There's enough to give it that first coat. There we go. Okay. Now you could do a whole lot with this. It could be flat pink. You can have your initial. You can have like Trisha Garrett. She does the Garrett handmade lettering. Her work is beautiful. I put her in my story today. You might want someone to, like Trisha, to handwrite your name, or if it's a new baby this year, and script the year on it. So I need to let that dry. And I'm going to hit this with a hair dryer. Just to move that along a little bit faster. And you know I'm ready to throw that second coat on here. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of an ombre. Let's use the brighter pink and maybe just a little bit. That would kind of be kind of cute. Thought about maybe reaching for the purple a little bit. Now see, I am breaking my rule, because really I need to let this cool off. This pink is a little bit bright. The other one is a little bit, what do you call it, more refined. Okay, some of these paints I've had around here for a minute. So it's kind of drying up in there, and I guess I should have the lid on. And then, like I said, sometimes I'm going to dip in, just get just a slight bit of water to spread this out a little bit more evenly. I'm kind of mixing up the paint, and I'm just going to go back in one direction and just distribute it softly and evenly. I still have some stripes in here. So I have the studio lights kind of, listen to me, studio lights. My lamps are just kind of bright right now. So this is a really bright, intense pink. When I do the hair dryer, this time I'm going to let it dry. If you don't let it cool off a little bit, the glitter will seize up in one little spot. It's cute, but you want the glitter to spread out evenly. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that with the dryer. I don't know what I want to do with this. Maybe I'll go ahead and paint the back of this pink while this one is drying. So let me hit this with the dryer. And it's a little bright, a little bit loud. We're here for it. I had a little bit of excess paint on the side, so I'm just going to work that in. Okay. And I think what I'm going to make sure I do, continually treat the sides, because it just gives it a more finished look. So if you got a little extra paint, and there's always some extra paint left in the kits, you've got plenty of paint to paint the front. Go ahead and tighten that side up too. So let me hit this one more time. I'm going to just put that off to the side. And you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with the green here. Let me wet my little brush. I don't know what it is about this green. It's just funky and cool to me. I don't know. What is this green? This is spring green. Okay. Just nice, bright, and loud. So we're going to go ahead and work this in here while our pink ornament is drying back here. Now, I wasn't part of a sorority, but I'm looking at this pink and green. This was not intentional. This would be kind of cute. Okay, this is plenty of paint here. Probably overdid it. All right, so we're gonna move this and let this dry off too. Really, okay. All right. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let it be a little bit textured. Where's my darker green? You know, I don't see it, so we're gonna squeeze out a little bit of blue. I'm just gonna mess around with this. Ooh, that might be too much. And a little bit of black down here. Actually, this is like a gray, so maybe this is good. It's not gonna go too much. There's a lot of paint on here yet. Just mixing this up. There's still lots of paint here. So we're just blending it, getting that nice, rich, dark green. And we're just going to fade it up. Mix some of it down. We're just blending, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to wipe off the excess paint. So now I can just worry about blending what we have. So I'm working it up and down just a little bit, just to blend it in. All right, so we're going down now, and then we're going to leave this alone. Do this one in here for free. I'm going to make sure I don't have any paint on my hands. I'm going to lift this back. You know what? Let me just go ahead and put it over here. Let it cool off over there. And I know I still have a little bit of possible paint here. Okay. So now, let's bring this on here. Of course, we're on the air. That's open, please. That's a good thing to know that when you get a kit, it doesn't necessarily pop open so easily. Listen here, you're on the air. There we go. I just want to take one of these out. This is like my little special winter concoction. So now all I'm going to do is put it right here in this area. And a little bit goes a long way, so I don't give you a whole lot, because that's a little bit actually does. Right. Let me find my good brush. Still got a little pink in there. So let's give this a nice little coat right here. So you might not be able to see it so well, but it's gonna give it a little bit of a gloss. Let's see. A little bit of a gloss. There's not a lot of glitter in there, but there is. So I would give this maybe 2 coats. Grenade, are you holding it possibly in the right direction? I don't even know. I can't see. I just see the shiny. But once it dries, you'll see the glitter. So let me hit it with the dryer. Okay, here. That's a little bit better. Now this is definitely dry. I don't see anything. And it's not in full. So that's crazy. But anyway, I'm going to put another quick little coat on here. And like I said, just a little bit goes a long way. I'm just going to brush in one direction. It's still not totally cool. So that's okay. I'm just going to add a little bit of glitter. This little shimmer. Hit it with the dryer again. And what I may do next week, I may have a couple of days put two more bowls on. So that's pretty much all that we wanted to kind of get on here and do today. It could be a nice keepsake with a nice calligraphy script. And like I said, in my stories today, I put Miss Trisha Garrett, who is a specialist at hand lettering. So now this is still drying, but I don't know if you can see the ombre part. Let me back up just a little bit. It's still drying, so you might see a little bit of shiny parts there. That means it's not totally dry, but it's kind of fading from the light to the dark. A little bit. See that? Oh, yeah, that's good. And so I could see putting some of the snowflakes on. So like I said, oh, my hand's full of green. Like I said, giving you a little bit of time back at the end of the day today. I'm signing off. Let me make sure I don't have any fade. So let's see if this is going to do that. This hand is full. There we go. We got a little sparkle there. A little bit. And nice little pink on pink on pink. Got a little green. Come up here. So this one isn't dry. It's got a little bit more of the glitter in there. I think I used a different crystal. So let me get this off of my fingers. So I can, oh my goodness. I forgot that was actually the rag that I used earlier. So we're in here making a little bit of this. Baby. It's just a little still paint. This is for Dave, art teacher, portrait painter. Gotta get back to this brown over here. I want to do some quick little cubes. I said I was going to have a link for some of the cute illustrative portraits that are a little bit less expensive. I think I don't know if I put $150 price tag on them for a quick likeness. It'll be more of a cartoon style as opposed to a 10, 15, 20 hour finished portrait like some of the ones that I painted. So we will get a link and we'll probably make sure we offer it into the new year. Okay, signing off. I hope that you had a great day. I think that was Dan Rather that used to come and say, hope you had a great day. I hope you had a good day. I hope you had a good day. It was good. Peace to you. I'm signing off here. I don't have anything else to say. I just know this is dry now. Let me see if the angling of the light is any better. Yes. And then to put like a little tube go up there. That's cute. I'm gonna work on that. And what I'm gonna probably try to do is maybe get that easy bow maker from Michael. Or Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. Whichever one. Maybe Joann's, I'm not sure. But the easy bow maker, I remember seeing it, but I never did invest in it. I think I need to. So to you, it's 6:26. See you on Wednesday. I have to stop and think. Today is Wednesday, December the 2nd. Yeah, December 2nd. Have an amazing rest of Wednesday. Thank you for joining me again in the art studio. We're signing off. Peace to you.